Okay.
So once the file has been uploaded, you can view the reports under the Reports and Confirm Data section. Under the reports, and if you open the reports drop-down, you will be able to see agencies, all the reports related to confirmation. Agency in legacy on the confirmation report is a single report, whereas in Salesforce we had to split that into 3 different reports. The confirmation report will be a combination of agency summary report, disposition summary, and predominant use summary. So you will have to generate this report separately to get the complete confirmation report. Agency summary report and missing asset report and new asset report, those are the 3 reports which take some time to generate. So once you click on the report and once you select the report and click on generate report, it will display the report as being added to the queue. Once the report has been generated, you will receive an email saying that the report is ready to be viewed. So you can come back to the screen and click on the report link and view the report. So here it shows we have generated a missing asset report. So if you as soon as you select the missing asset report and click on generate report, it will add it to the view generated report section, and the status keeps changing as it gets processed. So once the report is generated, the status will show as completed, and you can click on the report link and view the report.
You want to show them?
Yeah, you can click on the report link. There are no missing assets for this agency, so it does not show any data. But if there are any, it will show it then. Can you go back to the data submission? So this report has been generated at 2 o'clock on 5/4. So if somebody else if we select missing asset report and generate the report again, click on generate report. It will start the process again. Basically here the missing asset report is not just at the user level. So if there are multiple agency admins for that particular agency, and since we have clicked on the generate report button, the report is being generated right now. But if somebody, after the report has been generated, if another agency admin tries to generate the same report, you will see the updated report instead of the report that was generated by you. It will show the created by as the other agency admin, whoever generated the report, and the created date as the new date. So at any point of time, it will always display the updated report instead of the report that was generated by you. It applies for the new asset report as well. And then we have the predominant use summary and the disposition summary. If a user has access to, especially for disposition summary and predominant use summary, if a user has access to multiple agencies other than DoD and state users, say for example, if a system admin is trying to generate this report, generate disposition summary or predominant use summary report, then if you select agency as interior and click on generate report, it will display the report for all the agencies grouped by agency. So you will be able to see those reports for all agencies since you have access to all the agencies. It will not generate just interior reports. It will, if system admin is generating this report, as soon as the predominant use summary or the disposition summary report is selected, agency will be changed to blank. It will not allow you to select an agency when you try to click on the generate report. And so that is a limitation in Salesforce that we are working on. But as of now, it will display the data for all the agencies that the users have access to. You can continue. And there's one more report, newly added report, the total agency inventory report, which displays the entire agency inventory. You can generate a report by clicking on that, and it displays the total agency's inventory.
Is there any question out there about the data submission process?
And once all the errors are fixed and once you have validated your data, you can enter comments and click on confirm. Once you click on confirm button, it will display the date and time and confirmed by right next to the confirm button.
You don't upload it, right? Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and upload and then.
So we'll upload a file, and then it'll show you the status, upload in process. The file is now uploaded, and then we'll confirm.
Yeah. So it shows that it was confirmed by interior user and confirmed date and time.
So that's the new data submission process for FRPP. Are there any questions? Okay. We'll move on to the Add Asset feature. There's an Add Asset tab that's available for all users who have the rights and privileges to go in and add assets manually in FRPP. When you see this screen, you'll notice the red bar over to the side of the field. Those are the required fields, and you must enter that information in order to successfully save your asset. So those are the screens you can use to add the assets manually.
Continue.
In order to modify an asset, you have to first search for that asset. So you will go, and this is manual modification, not the XML modification. You'll go search for your asset, and so I'm going to select an asset to modify. Use the IND.
IND underscore. Yeah.
That's right? Okay.
I think you uploaded another file. Test underscore will give you that.
Okay.
So you uploaded FRPP valid file which has the 3 records. So once the file is uploaded, it will show the asset record type as uploaded. And all the filters that you see on the screen those are the filters by which you can perform a search. So even if you have not selected any of the filters, even if you have selected just one filter, it will still display all the filters by default on the report screen. It will display the same. It will display the filters even on the printable view and printable view as well. You can click on the printable view and see and get exactly the same format as you see on the screen. You can click on it. In Legacy, the search functionality provided a limited result set, whereas here you will be able to see all the data elements related to that asset.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead. So it provides the exact same functionality, look and feel as you see in the application. Whereas the export details, there is a formatting issue with the export details functionality. You will not be able to see it exactly as you see on the screen. So we would suggest you to use printable view rather than export. We are still working on it, but as of now, printable view is what you can use to get the report. While we are here, there is one more limitation in Salesforce that we are still working on. By default, can you scroll down towards the left here? In the footer of the report, it shows for confidential information do not distribute, whereas in legacy we used to have it as for official use only. We are working with Salesforce to get that changed to for official use only.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions? I'm going to close the report now. So if there is an asset that you would need to modify, you would select the FRPP asset ID for that asset. You would select the edit button, and you would go in and make any changes to that asset that you need to make, and then save the changes.
While we are here on the asset search screen, I would like to say that since it's a contain asset, all the fields here, all the filters here, wherever you can enter, or either it's a text box or a list box. Since it's a contains, it is a contains search. So basically, for example, say status, since disposed is there and cannot currently be disposed as well, it will, even if you are searching for disposed, it will pull up cannot currently be disposed. It is a limitation of Salesforce that we are still working with Salesforce to get that fixed. But as of now, for status, we are using codes instead of the descriptions to prevent the issue, to make sure that it does not display disposed assets when you're selecting other status. Yeah.
Okay.
You can continue.
From the asset search screen, you'll also be able to create other types of reports, and the list of reports are over here in the drop-down. Once your assets are uploaded, you won't need to use the asset staging report, only when your assets are just in the staging process. But the other reports, you'll see your uploaded data.
Yeah, the summary reports provided will be generated, it will pull up the data only for the uploaded assets. They are provided as an alternative for summary reports in legacy that you were able to generate, but these are the canned reports that are provided in Salesforce. So you'll be able to generate summary reports just for those particular categories. Can you please click on the agency bureau asset type summary report, the third one? Yeah. You can select the report and...
Oh, because I have it up here.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you can scroll down to the bottom. So this is the report which is grouped by agency, bureau, and real property type. The first line shows the groupings by agency. Second line shows the groupings by bureau, and the third one grouped by real property type. In the third section, you have the real property type of building, land, and structure. Similarly, you will be able to see the groupings for all the bureaus as well, bureaus related to that particular agency. You can continue.
Okay. We've stepped through.
Yeah.
We've stepped through all of the processes that we want to show you in phase 1.0. Are there any questions before we move on back to the PowerPoint to give you some other additional information? One of the questions that was asked earlier was, what do you do if you need support as you're working through the system? This is the technical support information. You'll also see this information on the home page, just as we had it in Legacy. And we ask that if you send an email or leave a phone message, you leave your name, the contact information, and provide as much information on the steps that you followed as possible. And if you have screenshots, that would help as well. And the technical team will research your issue and open tickets to resolve your issue. As we went through the system, we touched on some of the known challenges and changes, and they are all listed here. We've touched on all of them. I don't know if there are any we need to revisit, but these are the known challenges and changes for 1.0. And we're at the end of the presentation. Are there any questions or anything you'd like to go back and see?
This is John Rager. I got a question again about the schema or the template for XML. I'm still an amateur when it comes to XML. Last year I kind of used text and clever ways in Excel to put together my upload template. What tools are other people using, or what would you recommend is the best thing to use to create the XML upload file using the XML schema that you guys provide?
Hold on one second. Chris is coming back up to the phone to answer your question.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, there really is no preferred tool. I'd open it up to others that are on the call. If you found one that works that might be beneficial for use by others, obviously tailored to meet the other agencies' IT arrangements. Does anybody else have anything that they want to offer?
Okay, well, basically what I used last year, what worked for me was just to go into the data file that I have in Excel and put the schema, the XML basically tags next to the data, and just use formulas to populate the fields, and then copy it, paste it into a notepad file and save it. I just didn't know if there's a better way than that, maybe using Access, or I didn't know what's out there.
We can take your question down and offline reach out to some agencies in terms of what they use.
Great. Thanks, Chris.
Send me an email with your contact info just so that I have it for follow-up.
All right, will do. Okay.
Any other questions before we end the conference?
Gwen, this is Victor Patarozzi from DHS.
Hi, Victor.
I missed since we have about 45 minutes left, and I missed the first 15 minutes, could you real quickly walk through the upload of the file again, if that's possible? We tried during the UAT to upload a file, and for the life of us, we could not get one to load, even with the new schema instructions.
Hey, Victor, we will do that for you.
Okay.
We are recording this session.
Okay.
So let me just see if there are any other questions.
That'll be fine.
If there's
Or I can wait
not,
till Tuesday. That's fine.
well, no, we can do it now. We have the time allotted.
Okay.
But we just want to take any other questions during the recorded part of this.
Sure.
And then we will end the recording and then walk you and anyone else back through the upload process again.
Okay. That'll be fine. Thanks.
So are there any other questions? Do you have anything or
Hey, Chris.
any other questions? Yes, go ahead.
This is NASA. This is Susie Sanderson. We're just curious, when will the UAT system be available for us to test?
We are in the process of migrating all of the users into Salesforce. There are a couple extra steps that we have to do, especially for non-GSA users. We anticipate early June. I can't say that it will be next week. It might be the week after. Communicating out to you your account ID, your password, as well as the website where you can access the data submission so that you can go in there and become familiar with it before phase 2 is officially rolled out in August.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Sure. Anyone else have a question? All right, with that, we're going to end this part of the recording for the training session. We appreciate your time.